Okay, so I just got off the phone with my daughter, Sissie. Hello, I love you. And we talked about, she wanted to see my plants closer. So this is going to be a long video. So if this stuff bores you, just go ahead and turn it off because you will not care about what I got to show you. So this is tomato plant number 1. And there are some, this one doesn't have a lot of tomatoes on it, but it does have some. There's a little group over here. I don't know how well this shows up on the camera. I don't want to bust them off or anything. And, oh, there's some more. Well, this has more than I thought. But anyway, so there's number 1. This one's just outside my door. I spread them out because when I had them close together, they were, I don't know, it looked like a bunch of unorganized mess. So anyway, there's that. Okay, now, over here, you asked me about green beans. Here's where I got plant number 1 started. And that's all it is right there. One little plant. And plant number 2. That's right here. And then I put like this nylon netting stuff for a trellis for it to grow up. But I have to, this one quite isn't big enough for me to get it. I'll come out and work on it later. Can't do it with a camera. This, funny, it looks like it might be growing. I gotta weed it, as you can see. Tomorrow the temperature is supposed to drop and it's supposed to be like in the 80s out here. So I'm kind of putting these weeding things off until then. But that was a growth off of one of my tomato plants that I broke off on purpose to stick it in the ground and see if it would grow. And it looks like it's green and healthy, so that'll probably end up being a new grape tomato plant. Ouch! Which is just like the one I had just showed you. So this is kind of a test. But anyway, there's the rest of my trellis right here. I don't have anything planted there. But in the bathroom, in the window, I have started some romaine lettuce, and if I can get it going, I will probably put some lettuce right there. This is all the ground space I actually have. If anything in ground would be right there. That's it. Everything else has to be in a bucket. Okay, so these are my squash. And as you can tell, I got one there. I think it's the only one I have on that, and I keep it pruned. So, if you want to know how to prune that, call me and I can tell you. There's my other one, and I got one growing here, but the flower looks like it's rotted. So I don't know. Maybe that's not gonna live. I don't know. But anyway, this is a tomato plant that I've not grown yet. This is a brandywine tomato, and I have 2 that I've transplanted out here not too long ago. What is that thing? Damn! Dang! I think I've got another one coming out. This is under a weed. We'll see when it gets bigger. But anyway, we'll call it 2 for now. I have to take care of them when it rains hard. I have a little bucket thing that I come and toss over on top of the plant to protect it from, getting smashed. These were tomatoes that I had originally started in topsy-turvies, but they became very ill. So they were about dead. So I thought, well, I only have a little bit of space between the cement and the fence. And that's all the room I really had to give them. So I thought, well, if they'll grow, they grow. If they don't, then, I was going to throw them away anyway. And they have not bloomed any tomatoes yet. But check these out. They have blooms and they're healthy. Let me back up a little bit for you to see. They are healthy and growing and thriving. And they are going to be awesome. So, and yeah, those used to be brown and just gross. So they have recovered. Oops. It looks like I got to get out here with a taller stake. I got them falling over. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Home Depot's gonna love me this month. Anyway, so here is my squash plant. My zucchini plant that I've had. Like, this is my first plant, and it's never given me any fruit. It gives me the females, like this. That's all I get. There's no male nothing on that thing. I don't know. I'm trying to grow a couple more, and maybe I read somewhere that helps, but I don't know. So hold on. So I showed you yesterday my cucumbers, but I noticed this morning, we're going to call this plant number 3, plant number 2, and plant number 1. Okay, plant number 1, I showed you yesterday. It's just loaded with little baby cucumbers all over it. I don't see so many today. Why do I not see so many today? Oh, because they're just hiding under the leaves. Oh, wow, it's shriveling up. That's why. What the hell? Gotta save it. It's getting... Screw it. Anyway, so isn't that cool? Look at this. But I don't know if they'll grow or not. I don't know how this stuff works. But anyway, so that's plant number 1. This is plant number 2. And all the fruit looks like it's starting to form at the... Well, it's not quite as, far progressed as plant number 1 is. But it's starting. And even up here, at the very top of it, you can see little babies. So that's good. And then I just noticed today with plant number 3 that it also is showing signs of producing for the first time today. So that's where that is. So these I'm growing vertically. If you have a lot of room, you're really supposed to grow them on the ground. They run along the ground. But since I am limited with my space, I'm trying to grow them vertically. So there are my cucumbers. Okay, so the next thing to show you is some more. Everything else is tomato. They're all my cherry tomatoes, and I am so looking forward to just peeking out on cherry tomatoes. This one actually looks like it's trying to turn. So that one will be ready in a few days. That's awesome. So I'm just kind of giving you a view. There's a bunch of them there. And it keeps growing. See, this is a 6-foot fence. And you can see it's just topping it. This is well, it's not my tallest plant, but it's one of my tallest plants. And you can see right there, I got more tomatoes still coming. Oh, and I learned how to pollinate tomatoes. This is great. When Randy was here, he helped me. Okay, the way they get pollinated is they're really self-pollinating. And what happens is the bees come, and they come to the flowers, but they don't actually do anything other than flutter their wings. Fluttering their wings causes the plant to shake. And when you shake this and move this, whatever, the pollen in the flowers fall down through the plant, and they pollinate the other ones. So this is how you pollinate tomatoes. You just shake the hell out of it. So, anyway, true story. Google it. Google's never wrong. And so we have more. This one here is the kind of a light on the tomatoes, but the top is heavy on flower. See a little baby one there. And so then we flip around. And my last two. These are my two biggest ones. This is what I wanted you to notice in the first video and forgot to say anything. When they started growing, before I was prepared for it, I realized they needed some kind of support, and I wasn't ready. And Randy's had some fishing poles over, I hope this isn't upside down, I think it is, over in the corner for a long time. So I just grabbed a few, and let's see, let's place the right way this way. And so that is one of Randy's fishing poles. That's worked out awesomely for my plant. But it is just covered in little baby tomatoes. Well, this one actually I thought had a lot more, but who knows? Maybe they're falling off. This one I kind of let the limbs fall over to the side on purpose because when I tied it all up, it looked like it was strangling. And I'm just now learning how to prune tomatoes plants, so this obviously didn't get pruned, and it's growing wild, really, like all different directions. So yeah, I'm learning as I go. Try not to let any of the other plants get this crazy. You can see it split at the bottom, split again. Here it splits again, and it splits again, you know, so forth and so on. So what happens is how you prune them is this. Okay, take, for example, right here. The bottom one is always, wait a minute with that example. Alright, perfect example. Okay, here, this is your, I don't know what you call it, so I don't know the technical terms, but this leaf stays. And your growth will go right on it from here. But you see this little guy in the middle here? If I let him stay, then that's going to end up being two main branches. If I break that or pull it out, then that stops that from doing that. So it'll just keep going straight. And then it'll happen again, like, you know, as it goes up, it'll do it again. So let me give you another example. Here. I'm going to leave that one because it's at the top of my plant. And I don't mind if it does that. So that's cool because that's like the center. But there's another one that's kind of small. So, anyhow, that's all my stuff, baby girl. Oh yeah, and there's another fishing pole. I just think that's awesome. So, but yeah, that's it. So I hope I got it all for you today. Oh no, I didn't. There's something else I'll show you. I'll put on another video. I had some little plants growing in the bathroom window to get them going, but they're not quite ready to come out yet. So I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.